We're Jeff and Justin, and this is our dog, Rye. Last month, we moved out of our 2-story townhome and into our 2021 Winnebago Travato. We traveled north from Los Angeles and spent the first few weeks parked in Jeff's hometown in Ridgecrest, California. Cheers! Then the next few weeks at Justin's hometown in the San Francisco Bay. Yay!
Oh yeah, go dancing.
Now, we are leaving the Bay and truly beginning our journey outside of our comfort zones to explore all the incredible things this country has to offer. First order of business, crossing state lines into Oregon. To kick off this new leg of our journey, we're heading north into San Francisco to cross the Golden Gate Bridge, which for us is going to be the gateway to our new adventure that we're embarking on, which is very, very fitting, very, very symbolic. Couldn't think of a better way to kick off this trip into Oregon.
Interesting because you think of Golden Gate in San Francisco and the first thing that happens in my brain is the theme song from Full House starts playing on repeat. So I've been humming since we got down into the city, and I'll probably be singing it the whole way across the bridge too.
Built in 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge connects the city of San Francisco to Marin County, and it is one of the most internationally recognized symbols of the West Coast. True engineering feat of its time, it is said to represent American perseverance and determination. Once we made it to the other side, it was a straight shot on Highway 101 to our first pit stop on this leg of our trip, Testa Vineyards. Our first stop of the night happens to be a Harvest Host participating vineyard. And now if you're not familiar with Harvest Hosts, it's a network of farms and vineyards, wineries, breweries that will let campers spend the night for free as long as you try some of their beer or try some of their wine. Well, you don't have to twist our arms. We'd be more than happy to. And we hit the Harvest Host Lottery. Testa Vineyards is located 8 miles north of the city of Ukiah in Redwood Valley. This family-owned vineyard has an incredible selection of wine and fits really well with this song. I know we're not in Italy, but in our van, this is as close as we're gonna get. We're drinking their rosé right now. It's called Rose's Rosé. I believe it's named after the grandmother of the winery, and it is spot on. 90 degrees out, it's just absolutely refreshing. There's a wine tasting event for wine club members and Harvest Host visitors that we're gonna go check out. So we'll show you guys around and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun.
Thank you very much.
Leaving Testa Vineyards, we continued our trek north on Highway 101. But not before catching an opportunity to detour. Avenue of the Giants is a 32-mile detour off the 101. It'll take you back onto the 101, but obviously it's more scenic. One of many impulsive decisions we're gonna make while on the road. We made this joke earlier that while we're on the road, everything we pass is forever behind us. So any opportunity we get to take a scenic detour, I think we're gonna take. Once we passed through the Giants, it was a stone's throw to the coastal city of Eureka. We grabbed lunch at this funky spot, Batsy Klein's. before finding a place to crash for the night. Tonight is our first night with no official plan or paid place to stay. Like, we have not officially booked anything for the night. We are on our own.
Mm-hmm. I think I generally can be nimble with things, but knowing where I'm going to be able to sleep, that's a hard thing for me to be nimble about. So tonight, I've been really worried about tonight, and frankly, even thinking about tomorrow night. You'd think that we have this beautiful, wide open country, and it theoretically is ours for the sleeping, or ours for the taking. And reality is it's not like that. I think maybe at one time it was, but a lot of people have wrecked it. A lot of people have taken advantage of it, and so you see a lot of no overnight camping signs. A lot of the beach access is closed for overnight camping. It's harder than the theory of it makes it seem like it would be.
We got very, very lucky. Just north of Eureka, we opened up I-Overlander, and we found this turnoff street. I think it's called Old State
Highway.
Old State Highway.
It's a pretty incredible highway. It's completely overgrown, clearly not maintained anymore. You can still see the faintest lines down the center of the road. It was once a full 2-lane highway. It is now a single lane, overgrown on both sides. And as we come up this hill, there were 4 or 5 turnoffs, just big enough for one rig at a time. And we passed one turnoff, and that one was taken, and then another, and another, and another.
We were almost thinking, okay, well, what's our plan B? We got to go find somewhere else to park our van for the night.
And we saw this turnout.
Lo and behold, it was empty. It was just big enough for our van, and I want to show you what it looks like.
Check this out.
How's that for a view for the night? This is what we're going to wake up to when we open up the van.
This is pretty incredible. When we pulled up, Justin asked what I thought about it, and I said, you pay a lot of money at a hotel for a view like this.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
This is pretty wild. This is pretty crazy. Looking back on this experience, I just want this to be an honest experience with myself and Justin, with Rye, with anybody who's watching this, with our friends or our family, people we don't know. This isn't all fun adventure, pull up and easily find a place on the side of the road with this view. I struggle a little bit getting into this mode. For as long as I can remember, I'm very process-based. I kind of thrive with logistics. I thrive with planning. Things are just very set in their ways and process and linear. So this is a hard transition for me. My anxiety hasn't been off the charts, but I haven't found total comfort in this yet. And so I think my focus has been using moments like this, views like this, experiences like this as the payment for the uncomfortable things. But one thing I've really in this process been trying to keep at the forefront of my mind is sitting comfortably isn't ever going to get Justin and I the adventure that we're seeking. We need to be uncomfortable in order to have extraordinary experiences. And so I don't love uncomfortable. In fact, I avoid uncomfortable. I avoid uncomfortable conversations and situations. But I think this is really going to be a big growth moment for me. Not necessarily find comfort in uncomfortable, but learn to appreciate the uncomfortable. So I I think this is a pretty great step in that direction, right? I mean, gosh, check that out. There's birds chirping. There's waves crashing. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Today's the day we fill this sticker. We hope. All right, let's do it.
Let's go to Oregon.
Let's go to Oregon. Ready, buddy? Oof.
You go to Oregon? He wants to go to Oregon.
No. We're not walking. We're not walking to Oregon. We're driving to Oregon. Okay. It was a tough decision on whether or not we wanted to continue up the coast into Oregon or cut through Central Oregon. Since we're going to explore the coast later in our trip, we chose Central, and the drive did not disappoint. Stop off because here we are. Welcome to Oregon. We made it.
We are in Oregon.
We are in Oregon. How cool is that?
Very cool.
And from there, it was up Highway 5 through Grants Pass. We're gonna pit stop for the night in the Springfield, Eugene area before hitting our final destination on this leg. It was really hard not to come to Springfield, Oregon and check out this right here, the Simpsons mural. This is where The Simpsons was basically created. The town of Springfield in The Simpsons is based off of Springfield, Oregon. Definitely had to check out the mural. Through the kindness of Fred and Cindy, they let us stay on their property for the night. If you're watching, we couldn't thank you more. We hope more people get to stumble on their beautiful land. Good morning. Just woke up. Just got packed up. Got right fed. Now we're off to our final destination on this leg of our trip, which is Bend, Oregon, which we're really excited about. We're going to be there for a week. Yeah, we will see you guys there. Bend is a 3-hour trek east from Eugene. We have plans to stay for a week to explore this town we've heard so much about. Since we've crossed into Oregon, we can finally do the ceremonious sticker. It's about time we got another sticker on this van. Seriously, let's go do it. Okay. Here we go.